Sorry, with Ray Lee of the Greenbrier East Spartans, victorious tonight, 34-21 over Shady. Coach, first of all, get the bat out of the way, which is what we did the last time I saw you guys. I would imagine there's going to be some work on the hands team on onside kicks come Monday.
Oh yeah, and it's something we work on all the time anyway. I think it just took, bounces. I always tell them, man, it's not a round ball, it's an oval ball, and it can go any way possible. So we just got to make sure we secure the football when it happens.
Big night for Brady May. You think he had something to prove coming in last night? I know he came over from Allegheny. Didn't have the best week last week. You think he had something to prove coming in tonight?
Yeah, Brady played a good football game. I think all of our guys felt like they had something to prove. We played against two good football teams, and when I say two good football teams, that's not to slight Bluefield. Three of our losses have been against quality football teams. You got Allegheny, they ended up beating the state champs last week, Radford, and then you got, Woodrow, they're playing good football. So our guys got something to prove also.
They went for it on fourth, near the end of almost near midfield, and didn't get it. How big of a turning point? You guys were able to go, I think it went from 14 up to 21. How big a swing was that right there?
It's always a big swing when you make a good defensive play like that, and the momentum. We always look for those momentum shifts, and those things happen throughout the game all the time.
You got the program's not lost over here. I don't know if you were aware of that coming in. You guys were, I think, 7 or 8-0 over here, so you just added another one. But I would imagine that just getting a win over anybody after a 3-game losing streak is what you were looking for.
We need to have something like this take place, and to get our momentum back going and have a good week of practice again, because our schedule doesn't get any easier as we go along. Like I said, we done played some good football teams. This was a good football team here. Shady was a great football team.
What do you think about your balance? I thought it was pretty good tonight. May did score 4 touchdowns, but you had a kickoff return set one up, and then which is special teams, and then a big play on offense, a long pass from Hamrick to Sutter. Talk about the balance of this offense tonight.
That's what we try to do. We try to make sure we're not predictable and try to utilize all of our guys that we have. We got some pretty good guys, that's with our on our football team, and a lot of good skilled guys. So we try to keep it balanced.
And May was able to have a good day because he had some holes to get through. And he also did some tough yardage stuff. But how improved is the line since the beginning of the year?
Those are things that we, like I say, constantly work on. We always want to work on getting our offensive line, part of it and being part of it. We tell them all the time, you're the engine that drives the car.
And I guess, do you take those kickoffs and really work on that on the onside kicks?
Yes, we really do. There's no slight in practice on that. We have,
just the bounce of the ball. You think that's what that was?
That's all it was, man. I think, we had a shot at recovering it, and somebody comes up from behind, kicks it, out the person's hand, and that, things like that happen. We just got to make sure we keep working on it.
Well, you mentioned losing to some quality football teams. How does this win? I mean, I think they were in the top 16 in AAA. You guys are AAA, which is why I assume the series rekindled. Yeah. But what do you think this does for you going in into the stretch of the season?
And that's the thing. We wanted to have a good win to make sure that we had a good win going into this last half of the season, and we want to start it out with the win like what we got tonight.
Talk about Hamrick. I mean, he's kind of unassuming, but I mean, he just does everything seems correct. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah. And those are things that he's a smart guy. And when I say a smart guy, he's a quality guy. Throws the ball well, reads the defenses well, all of that. Real coachable kid.
I want to ask you too about the first stop of the game that you got, because you were able to come back and drive 84 yards. That whole sequence from stopping them in the red zone and going on that long drive. How big was that just to get you started?
It's always good when you can make a big stop on defense and then get the ball back and take it back, down and score.
You feel like you did a little bit better job than you had this year on establishing the run when you had to run? Now, I said you did have good balance, but you were able to establish the run more than I've seen when I saw you the first time, and also judging by the numbers of those games.
The thing is, when you're saying doing a better job this year, you got to understand, last year we played a lot of sophomores and freshmen, These guys came out and they got smashed, as sophomores and freshmen, so that has given them a lot of field experience to get these kinds of things done.
Feel good to go back to Fairley with a win?
Always good to go home, care where you're going, to get a win.
Hey, Coach, I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.